Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the hills of Encino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey Show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Ryan.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
I can't remember when I have been so pissed off. I know Orem, Utah. As a baby DJ at 17 years old, I worked in Provo, and they are cities next to each other. I know the area, beautiful area. I spent some time in Provo, and it's beginning, my friends. In fact, it began with that cowardice gunshot from so far away, and I say from so far away because what a weak piece of human excrement that this monster couldn't look Charlie in the eyes and debate him. Streets of London, incidentally, are flooded with Charlie devotees. This man typified the American dream. Man on a mission. Self-made man. Who at the age of 18 defied Republican pundit logic by believing that he could turn around the youth of our nation, beleaguered by the indoctrination of social media, nasty news networks, and even nastier, America-hating professors in the finest universities, hell-bent on blasphemizing family, freedom, and the American way. He accomplished the impossible. Case in point, the re-election of Donald J. Trump. Charlie's death has become an even more powerful lightning rod for the youth. Now, I would never suggest mandating that you must offer condolences to this man, this father of two, this husband that you despised. You know who I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. Hopefully no one watching Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, or the finest stations in the nation. But to celebrate Charlie Kirk's assassination is beyond despicable. I think Tampon Tim is a weak, woke, America-hating, socialism-loving freak. However, what would be my reaction if this man, or say an AOC, or Maxine Waters, or Tlaib, or President Joe Biden, or fill in the blank with persons who have absolutely no respect, were to be taken out with a bullet? Sadness. Absolute sadness. I tell you this from my heart. No upside. Only this disintegration of the great American experiment. But Matt, Christianity is about forgiveness. Yeah, it is. I can forgive these misguided lowlifes. I truly can, and I truly will. However, I can also choose who I want to share my life with and the people I want to share my surroundings with, those I like to keep in my life. With that in mind, if anyone, friend, family member, acquaintance, anyone who takes any glee in this beautiful man's assassination, I will cut that cancer out of my life permanently. This is about civil discourse, my friends. If we are at a place where we cannot have dialogue without fear of being shot in the friggin' face, we as a society are absolutely 100% done. This is not about left. This is not about right. This is about right and wrong. I do believe in prayer, and I have been doing a lot of praying and a lot of crying. I had no idea how something like this would affect me. I now know what those who went through the JFK assassination, I believe I sort of understand what that feeling is for the first time in my life. They shot the man, but did not kill his message. This shooter broke our hearts, but Charlie's assassination will give birth to millions of new CharlieKirks. Look at the young conservative crowds this guy repeatedly drew on liberal college campuses. I think many of these Charlie 2.0s will come from there. It'll take a little time for them to sprout and climb, but I think it's happening quicker than I even imagined on that fateful day several days ago. Would Donald Trump have won the White House again without CharlieKirk's support? A big part of Trump's victory was due to the young vote that shifted away from Democrats. Charlie led that message. Regarding Charlie's assassin, I hope the firing squad that one day executes him remembers to inscribe their bullets. R.I.P., my friend. I am joined, as I come apart, by Tattoo Dave, our producer, my brother Mart, Ralph from the Bronx, Mark C.G. Boyer. I would say no words, but I've spouted out many words. This thing hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one in this room. Let me go to Ralph. Hasn't been here for a couple weeks. Ralph, when you first heard that he was shot, we're thinking, and I'm going to think for you, and correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, but he'll make it. It was a grazing, or maybe he wasn't even hit. And then an hour and a half later, and I think it was much like the assassination of JFK, where the man was dead instantly. I think that happened.
Man, I believe that too.
I think that happened to Charlie.
Where he got hit, I truly believe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ralph.
Yeah, I don't see how he
But
could have lived through that.
Because of.
And if there's any solace to be taken from that,
it was
I think
immediate
there's
death.
great solace. Instantly, he's with
Bled
Jesus. Boom. Ralph.
It probably took him about 10 minutes to bleed out. He was hitting the carotid artery on the left side of his body.
Yes, sir.
And you can't put pressure on that.
Yeah.
Even if there was a med squad there and trying
No,
to put
it
pressure on
wouldn't-
it.
There wasn't. There
No,
wasn't.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
even if there was, it wouldn't have happened. That is a death shot. You get shot in the head, you can graze off, it maybe gets lodged in. But when you get shot straight through the throat like that,
You know,
Well,
Ralph,
so just to be clear,
what's pissing me off though, Dave.
Sorry,
just
Marty.
A minute.
Go, Mart.
So they're saying, like a lot of people are going, well, he was a really, he's a hunter, so he's a really good shot. Don't tell me that crap.
Right.
Here, okay, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I understand.
Nowadays,
this.
you have scopes.
Right.
You can sit back and you can zero in.
Right.
With anyone that.
So you
a
don't have
rookie,
to be
you don't have to be a
you don't
frickin'-
have to
you
be
don't
an
have
excellent
There's only
shot
200 yards.
or a brilliant
200
shot.
yards,
Yeah.
Ralph. You can scope somebody in with a
you
Right.
don't
scope.
even need a scope.
Right. So I guess what you're saying, this is my brother Mart. What you're saying is don't give the guy credit.
Don't give him anything.
any effing credit.
Give him the frickin' death sentence. That's what you need to give him.
In the life of CharlieKirk, I'd like to add one critique to your wonderful monologue. You said
it was
you said
full.
a sentence, and I hope those that feel this way are not watching the show. I hope they are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I would change that part. I hope they are, because that is what Charlie brought into his movement.
Right.
Was difference of opinion, and his whole tour. This tour was called "Prove That I'm Wrong."
I don't believe, and by the way, not to get into a pissing match, especially on a day like this, but I don't believe I said I don't think I think I said I don't think they're watching. Did I say I hope you're not watching?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Then I take that back.
Well,
and you're
I
right.
don't
And
take-
you're 100%
But
correct.
Matt, I don't take this back. If you are, unfollow us, unlike us. Seriously, because unlike you,
Whoa, Mark.
No, debate us.
We need all the help you can get and,
Oh, that's right,
debate
no.
us and debate us on our YouTube page.
Right.
Debate us.
But
You
Matt,
think we're wrong?
I mimic your words when it comes to friends, family members. Who I don't care who you are. If you are enjoying this,
No, you're out of my
then
life.
you're-
You're out of my
I'm
life.
never talk
You're out
to
of my
you
life
again. I
because
hate
it's
you.
this is not a
You're-
political thing.
No.
This is a human
Yeah.
thing. This is simply being a human. And I mean my words 100%. If any of these folks that I dislike so much because of their politics were to die in the same fashion or any fashion by an assassin, I feel the
Sad.
exact same way. I'm not joyful. I'm not gleeful in any way, shape, or form.
But I will tell you, his spirit is so strong. You were almost breaking up. And think of the strength of his wife last night.
No,
who-
unbelievable.
48 hours.
No, we'll get to that. Absolutely a rock.
Yep.
That woman is a rock. That she could be our next female president.
Yes.
She's that articulate. She's that smart. You got to be smart. Listen,
to me with Charlie Kirk.
is she hot? Is she? And by the way, is she hot as hell? She's hot as hell. On top of that, she is absolutely brilliant.
Yes.
And
Like
in
her
order to be in a Charlie Kirk's life,
Right.
you have to have that brilliance, no matter how hot you are. Now, I would have. Okay, I shouldn't. But she's so hot that I wouldn't even care if she were dumb, and she'd be in my life because she.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying with
but she's
Charlie's
14.
brilliance, Charlie's absolute
Oh, yeah,
brilliance,
he's-
because he was. I went to Matt.
He doesn't suffer
about 3
fools.
years ago, and I started watching him. Right, so I said it to Matt. Matt goes, "Oh, I know Charlie. He's one of the most brilliant minds out there."
Yes, absolutely a
good.
wonder
So,
kid.
well, every
is-
day after work.
That's
for,
the way I
for
describe
2.5
it.
years, every day after work, I'd come home from work. Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, Charlie
Yeah.
Kirk. Every day, I never missed.
Because not
any of his
only is he
campus stuff.
brilliant in these debates at college campuses, but it is so incredibly entertaining.
Oh, very.
Somehow they made these debates entertaining.
He did.
And he had such salient, incredible points without being mean,
No,
rude
never.
in any way, shape,
Never
or form.
threatened anyone.
And the real underlying genius of him, total honesty.
100%
honest.
honesty.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a God-fearing man. God bless him. I know you said that, but I mean,
Yeah. How did it hit you? Tattoo Dave, our producer, how did this smack you upside the head on Wednesday?
I mean, I think you know. I think I messaged you immediately because I happened to be in the know right as it happened, and I am still completely devastated
Yeah.
by it. I went through exactly what we just spoke about and deleted about 16 people off my Facebook posts.
Yep.
They are despicable
Yep.
human beings,
Yep.
and it took every ounce of strength of mine not to reply to them
Yeah.
before deleting them.
Understood.
And
oh yeah.
but I can't remember a time where I was more moved and upset by something
And pissed
of this
off.
magnitude, but not just pissed off, but just completely sad.
Yep.
I feel that Charlie did nothing but good for people. This was just senseless political assassination because of
When are we going to get back to killings that make sense? Anyone?
right,
Anyone? I had to throw some levity in this, man. I mean, I got to do something here.
it's just unbelievable.
I got to do something.
And one thing I wanted to tell you too, the irony, kind of a little irony of the whole thing, is that this kid, you guys were talking about his shot. Charlie was wearing protective armor.
Was he?
And the bullet ricocheted off the armor and went into his neck.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I
So
heard that
I
same
want
thing,
you to
Dave.
know that he wasn't that good of a shot.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it was an accident that this happened.
Wow. Wow. Now, is that just conjecture? I mean, have we confirmed that?
It was
Because I
confirmed
haven't heard this.
by the police, the Utah authorities.
TMZ's ex-Twitter inundated with demands for firings after staff heard cheering during news of Charlie Kirk assassination. F you, you're done. Some folks have posted TMZ is being called out by fans and followers who believe, and understand what I'm saying here, fans and followers who believe the news outlet staffers were laughing and cheering in the background on a live stream was a car chase they were watching when Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk was assassinated 2 days ago. Harvey Levin, who is the chief over there at TMZ, denied the accusations, but fans are not satisfied by his explanation for the cheers and laughter. And if you watch in real time, and you can watch that car chase at the same time that it was announced. It was announced verbally during the car chase about the death of Charlie Kirk, and that's when the laughter and the high fives and the exclamatory came from that room. I don't know what to say. Levin on camera seemed to be together. He didn't seem to be gleeful. That black dude who's like his right-hand man, same thing. I don't know what to say except that Harvey is lying through his effing teeth. And they were happy about this. And once again, they don't have to, they'll never be my friend.
Burn in hell.
And I don't wish anything bad for Harvey except the fact that I wish you'd friggin' pull your friggin' big pants up and tell the truth. And fire those bastards. Or not. Let the chips fall where they may with the future of TMZ. Former MSNBC analyst Matthew Dowd says...
son of a B.
Says channel reacted to right-wing media mob by firing him. On his Substack, Dowd noted that he made his comments about Charlie Kirk before people realized that he was the target of the attack. But he blames right-wing media mob for firing Matthew Dowd. No, you were fired because you're a soulless dickhead.
Do you know who his long-term girlfriend is?
Who?
Maria Shriver.
Matthew Dowd, the political operative turned MSNBC, or whatever their moniker is.
MS Now.
Whatever it is, it ain't working. It's not going to work. You're a bunch
Shut
of
up.
friggin' America-hating sons of bitches, and even more now than ever. Good night. Pull the plug. The last person out. Please hit that light and shut that door real hard.
Put the fish in the net, my friends.
A veteran of the George W. Bush, Dick Cheney 2004 presidential campaign, this man was added by MSNBC anchor Katie Tur, was asked about the environment in which the shooting, when I saw this, it absolutely blew my mind. It's a good thing that he was fired because he's a bad person.
And it was immediate. I have to give MSNBC credit for that.
Yeah. In his response, he stated he's been one of the, this is incredible. He's talking about Charlie Kirk, saying he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures, absolutely non-divisive in any way, shape, or form. If you call American debate divisive, yeah, you're right, you stupid ass. He called him one of the most divisive figures who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech. Hate speech is what you don't agree with, you ass. You friggin' piece of crap.
Boy, how can I get
Hate
so
speech
twisted?
is anything you don't agree with. It ain't hate speech, my friend.
Jesus.
This is a man who loved America, loved Jesus Christ, loved God, loved his children, and loved his wife beyond belief. You can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Oh my God.
And that's the unfortunate environment we are in. And that's why this ass Matthew Dowd was fired. Dig this. Only one negative response on my Facebook page. And that was from, are you ready for it? Poker commentator who I have not had a conversation with in many, many years because he's an asinine, America-hating, lefty, gone rogue piece of crap. And I recommend for you poker players and you lovers of the game, that you stay away from anything that this man is commentating because he's that nasty a piece of crap. Now, I gave up going with the back and forths with this man. I gave that up on Facebook years ago because I thought to myself, what a waste of time.
You're talking about Gabe Kaplan, are you?
Of course not.
I'm kidding. Go.
Talking about Joe Stapleton, a man that is not even on the not even close to the edge of the door of being a household name. I bring him to your attention because those of you who do play poker may know this man, and I want you the next time, if you happen into a show, a poker game where Joe is commentating, and you notice Joe, why don't you comment? I know they always have that up for comment. I'm not telling you what to say. Just get it off your chest. Joe Stapleton says, regarding MSN analyst Matthew Dowd, he says, Matt, if he's soulless, what does that make the shooter? Now, that's a noggin scratcher.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I thought that this Stapleton was one of these erudite Ivy League guys who, at the very least, was intelligent. I take all of that thought back. I was wrong. This guy is a 100% dyed-in-the-wool friggin' lucky idiot. I only say he's lucky because he has a gig commentating on poker shows.
So did you figure out what that meant?
If he's soulless, Matt, what does that make the shooter? Well, it makes him a coward and soulless as well. In answer to your question, Joe Stapes, dip-ass Stapleton. I thought you MAGA folk were anti-cancel culture and pro-free speech.
What the hell?
This is how stupid this guy is.
Whoa.
100% pro-free speech. 100%. There are ramifications to your speech when you're employed by fill in the blank. It's not up to me to fire him. It was MSN. I do believe in free speech. I do believe this piece of crap, this analyst at MSN, Dowd, I do believe in his right to say what's on his mind. I also do believe in the corporation's right to get rid of a guy or a gal that they don't deem fit to be spewing out spurious pieces of unlogical nastiness regarding a man who loved America and was just killed, for God's sake.
And a believer.
You didn't ask for Dowd to be arrested, did you?
No, I did not.
And Matt, a proponent, well, a huge
I did not.
of freedom of speech. CharlieKirk, he's the
Where-
poster child.
So am I, Ralph, am I wrong? What you heard out of Joe Stapleton on my Facebook page, isn't this a noggin scratcher? How stupid this? He doesn't sound very smart, does he?
Oh, I've argued with the DS, and he is, and he tries to do correlations.
Yes.
But his correlations are specious. They're just based in lies.
100%. 100% because that's all they have.
Right. That is such as the
Right.
left.
Yes, we believe in free speech, Joe. But that doesn't mean you can't get fired. We're not asking for you to be arrested. We're not asking you to
Be killed.
He doesn't understand that.
Right.
These are the people we're dealing with. And because of this, you maniacs, you made us stronger. You made us so much stronger.
Well, you talk about
They may have broken our hearts, but they didn't break the message.
Not even
no,
close.
Ralph, how about not just got. Look at all the people lining in the streets, and here's what we do. I saw a comparison on Instagram.
Yeah.
And they said when George Floyd, there's
Yeah.
fires, riots, blah, blah,
Right.
and then here's CharlieKirk, and there's singing Kumbaya and
Yes.
singing the Lord,
Yeah.
and in the streets, they're not burning stuff down. We're not out there killing more people and burning
No,
crap
because
down.
that's not who we are. We love
They are.
We love America, and I believe I can speak for most of us, or the vast majority. We love small business,
Yeah.
and that's what they would
Absolutely.
do. They'd burn small business down.
Yeah.
I have so much to speak to when we return, including a YouTuber named Angela Rose, who I found quite fascinating. Let me make sure my clock is right. What do you have there, Dave?
You still have a minute.
Okay, let's go to break. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in this lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Old moon fades into the new. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Outlaw Radio. The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion. Magic Matt Allen.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and pardon me, finest stations. I've been choked up for a few days. You probably understand. You've probably been through the same grief. Oh, it's surreal. This is the Twilight Zone. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening.
Well, man, I felt like after watching him day after day for a couple of years,
Yeah.
I feel like I knew him.
Yeah,
That's
of
what I
course.
was going to say.
Of course. Because you did know him.
Yeah.
Because you did know him.
Yeah,
And he was easy to get to. I mean, if you wanted to talk to the man.
yeah.
And P.S., who are the haters, the inciters of violence? When someone tells you it's on both sides, tell them bullshit. Bullshit. Remember Johnny Depp? A man who, by the way, I don't hate. I'm not a hater. To this day, I don't hate him for this. I was glad that he won against that miscreant wife of his who took him to the cleaners, and the jury did the right thing. I'm happy for his win. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's ill-informed and apolitical. Do you sort of agree with that, Ralph, or do you think he's he's a libtard?
I don't even know if he's a libtard. I just think he's stupid. He's got talent
Right.
as an actor.
So let's go with stupid.
Right.
Let's just go with stupid. Remember when Johnny Depp made this speech in front of a crowd of hundreds?
I think he needs help.
This is about Donald Trump.
I don't know. A lot of wonderful dark places he could go. It's just a question. I'm not insinuating anything. By the way, this is going to be in the press. It'll be horrible. But I like that you're all a part of it. When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
Wow.
People cheer that.
And the crowd goes wild.
Now, I want to clarify. I'm not an actor.
At least he
I
is.
lie for a living.
Yeah, he lies for a living, just like politicians.
However, it's been a while.
All right. Okay, enough of Johnny Depp. It's not on both sides. It's not equal, even close to equal.
No.
Who incites the inciters of violence, the haters out there? Might I remind you of a local gal with a good-looking hair? Looks like a prehistoric friggin' dinosaur, Maxine Waters.
If we can't protect the children, we can't protect anybody. If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome. People are going to turn on them. They're going to protest. They're going to absolutely harass them until they decide that they're going to tell the president, no, I can't hang with you.
Not in D.C. Not in the U.S. Not in D.C. Not in the U.S.
Dip pass.
Not in D.C. Not in the U.S.
Our issue is strong borders, no crime. Their issue is open borders. Let MS-13 all over our country. That's what's going to happen.
True.
If you listen to them.
True. True. Those folks don't enjoy law and order. The only way they can push back is violence because they have no salient argument. There's no argument. And the vast majority of Americans, they're not with us, they're with America. It's sort of common sense. Less crime, that's good. Feel sort of safe on the streets of D.C. again. That seems to be a good thing. And J.D. Prickster blames Trump on this. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Did you watch that big fat load? Blames Trump for this inciting of violence. A man lost his life, a father to two beautiful children and a gorgeous wife, and a man who did the right thing since he was 18. I'm assuming way before that, but that's when the story started, when it came to this man.
Look, I think I'm fairly intelligent. What I don't understand when it comes
jury's out. But go ahead.
Jury's out. But when it comes to J.D. Pritzker, governor of Illinois.
Did you say J.D. Prickster?
I may have.
Yes.
And their biggest city, Chicago. 594 people in Chicago have been murdered this year. Nearly 500 of them are black. How do they keep electing the same people over and over?
And over.
I don't understand it.
And the same question arises here in the once beautiful state of California.
Yes.
How are these idiots? And how about that Prop 50? How about that? And you see both arguments, but they do a better job because they lie.
Right.
They lie, and we have so many idiot sticks that live in this formerly great state of California that I'm telling you, we're not going to win this one. Right, Ralph? I don't see any chance of us winning this one.
Well, they need 60% of the vote.
Explain what Proposition 50 is.
It's to redistrict the last 5 seats that the Republicans have.
Yes.
But it was passed by a ballot measure. So to undo it, they need 60% of the vote. I'm not sure they're going to get 60%.
California.
It is California.
We're dealing with dumb-bolts here, my
still,
friend.
That's still a tough number.
I'm telling you, if I'm a betting man, and I am, I'm saying they get it passed.
Well, I don't want to use death as a precursor. There's a movement now because of CharlieKirk. And I think you're going to see those that usually don't vote come out and vote.
Man, from your mouth.
I agree. I agree with that. I've
Good.
heard that. Yep.
From your mouths. This is Angela Rose. She's a YouTuber. And I enjoyed her shedding a spotlight on sort of an angle that I would not have thought about. Go ahead.
The Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization.
Wait, pause.
The left?
Pause. Let me explain. That's a gal who is on Angela Rose's YouTube channel, and we'll start from the beginning. This is a black gal who is calling the Democrat Party a terrorist organization. And P.S. I don't think she's completely out of line.
Well, how many people on the right are shooting people on the left?
And there you have it. Go.
The Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization.
The left has no one left.
As a registered Democrat,
This
all
is
I
an
have
Asian
to say
guy.
is the CharlieKirk shooting just proves that we are the worst, man. My party is the fucking worst. I got people celebrating, hoping that he dies. Are we fucking for real right now? Where's the empathy? Where's the respect, man? It's disgusting. It's disgusting, truly. And the fact of the matter is this: he was a father, and whether or not I agree with his political opinions, all he truly wanted to do at the core was see this country be the best.
Yep.
And I can fucking respect that. And to see people just be blatantly disgusting. We're the worst, man. We're horrible.
I mean, he is completely right. How can anybody stay
This is
in the
Angela.
Democrat Party knowing that they attack and murder people for being good people and caring about the youth of our country?
Well, let me just say it now. In 3 years, I am not voting for Democrats. Fuck off.
Who would? This is a problem that the Democrats have had for a long time, and it's just getting worse because people are realizing how insane they are. Now, in the EU, they were supposed to give a minute of silence for Charlie, and this is what happened.
Right.
That incites violence. Please stand with me in reflection and prayer in his honor, and I yield the rest of my time for a moment of silence.
He yields the rest of his time, and they won't shut up. And they won't shut up.
These are devils.
Yes,
Evil.
completely disrespectful to the memory of Charlie Kirk. Same thing happened here in America. Same thing happened here. And what Angela Rose will tell you is Charlie's love for Europe. He truly loved Europe. He was a huge fan. How many debates did he do in Europe? Many debates. Because he wasn't afraid. He feared not any
You might
debate.
say this and think, well, you know, it's because Charlie wasn't European. And to that, I say, this was a man who was murdered publicly because he was exercising his free speech and because he was a good person and a good role model. He stood for the things that the people of Europe take to the streets today and protest for. He stood for European values as well. He really respected Europe and he loved their culture.
Yes, he
At
did.
the very least, they could have shown a little bit of respect. This insanity is the reason why all of the left has left the left, and people even like Dean Withers understands
Pause.
how bad his...
Now, I'm only going to play a small piece of this. I'll explain why. You know who Dean Withers is? A huge, one of these YouTube sensations, young kid, vehemently against Donald Trump, vehemently on the woke left. Go.
party has got. This was his response to Charlie's passing.
His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, you know, imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad fucking die.
Why did I only play that much? Because I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't believe those are real tears. I think the kid is full of effing crap. I do not believe this Dean piece of crap.
You'll know in a week.
I will tell you, Ralph, I watched it. It did not seem authentic or organic in any way. I'm not buying it. I am not buying
No,
this.
and I said you'll know in a week.
Yeah, perhaps.
What do you mean by that?
It means he's going to
Right.
be doing his YouTube
Oh,
show.
I got you.
Yeah.
Of course, the same old crap. Right? The same old crap. And do I have 90 seconds here or no? No?
No.
No, okay, let's go to break. I will be playing you a piece of Charlie Kirk's lovely wife, and I won't play the entire thing, but what I thought were the most pertinent portions of her speech. You talk about it. You talk about a broad with balls. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Brave, eloquent, just unbelievable.
Geez, just absolutely incredible. And according to those in the know, 12 million Charlie Kirks created overnight. Yeah. We'll get to that next on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thank you so much for being there.
So all you feel the streets is a
navigate. Don't stop, get it. Deep high captains in it steady. Watch me navigate.
Stars, would-be stars, wannabes, and people who just want to hear themselves talk. The demons of decadence, smoking, drinking, and interrupting. Live from an 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar, this is Magic Matt Allen, Outlaw Radio.
CharlieKirk, God bless you. God bless you. God bless your teachings. God bless you for doing the right thing for 31 years on this planet, my friend. Here's one out of left field. I hope this doesn't shed a poor light on yours truly, Magic Matt, here on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. But this hit me this morning. Does this 22-year-old monster's father collect the $100,000 reward for turning in his son?
By the way, it's not only $100,000.
I know it's 140.
It's $1,100,000.
Does he reap whatever the amount is?
He won't take it.
I think he's a good guy.
He won't take it.
He did what he felt.
And if he has to take it,
donate it.
He'll donate it.
He'll donate it, and I believe you 100%. My point is, does he deserve it?
Well, yes, he does.
Absolutely,
Yes, he
absolutely,
does.
he
All right.
deserves it.
Okay.
So either way, he does deserve it. But
Yeah. But these are the thoughts that come to my mind. New York, upstate New York, Mary sent me an email, and it was touching. And by the way, with your permission, Tattoo Dave will go out with Tom McDonald. Explain Tom in 20 seconds.
Tom is a YouTube phenom, rapper, song artist, just a very, very talented guy, very outspoken, politically, and you'll know when you hear this song.
Okay, so we'll go out with that in a minute. This is from upstate New York, Mary. Matt, I found myself profoundly affected by the loss of CharlieKirk, as we all have.
Yes.
He was so full of knowledge about the Bible. Oh, my gosh. Did this man know every bit of text about history, so much more. As you know, I, too, found myself a widow at 31, also with a 3-year-old daughter and a newborn son. I feel Erica's pain so personally, and it's been so difficult to come to terms with Charlie's death. He didn't deserve that. Okay. No, yes.
Right.
I know you. I know how deeply you must be feeling this too, so I wanted to know if you could offer this prayer, Erica, her children, and for you and for your listeners on the show today, who I know will join you. They may have silenced his voice, but yeah, they have amplified a message tenfold.
Yeah.
And yes, I will read this, Mary. And get ready to go out with Tom. Heavenly Father, we come before you today to lift up those who are grieving. We pray that you would surround them with your comforting presence and wrap them in your unfailing love. Provide them with strength and peace as they navigate this difficult time, and grant them hope for the days ahead. Help them to remember the joy and love they shared with their departed loved ones, and may their memories become a source of solace. We ask for your healing touch on their hearts and minds, and for you to be their refuge and strength in every moment. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud, and you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud, and you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud, and you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin. Tell me what you want.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad.
Had to lighten him up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Hey, welcome, my friends, my friendlies. Magic Max Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the goodest radio stations throughout the nation. Tattoo Dave is our producer today, as he normally is. My brother Mark's over there.
Marty.
Ralph from the Bronx.
Right here.
Right there. And the always sleeping Mark C.G. Boyer. They shot the man. They shot the man. They shot CharlieKirk, but boy, you didn't kill his message. You just made it stronger, my friends.
Yep.
This shooter broke our hearts, but not our will. Millions of new CharlieKirks. Millions. You evil, evil sons of bitches. And for this woman, CharlieKirk's wife, Erica, to have it together enough just to...
What a woman.
I
wow.
thought to myself, when will she be able to speak to those who loved her husband? Will it be a couple weeks? Will it be a month? Will it be ever? Will she be able to? But this gal, Erica Kirk, to have it together enough and to the point just two days after the unthinkable happened, the assassination of her husband, to address the nation, says everything about this female. Yes, female, woman. She's able to give birth to a child. You effing woke morons. This is what a female looks like. This is a female. Even if one of our Supreme Court justices is unable to define a woman, this is what a woman looks like.
And Matt, if I can for just a second, just to interrupt you, just so you know about this woman a little bit more, she runs her own ministry and teaches people to read the entire Bible in 1 year.
No, she and Charlie were a match made
Unbelievable.
on earth. And now Charlie in heaven. But this says everything about Erica Kirk's character and faith in the Almighty. And I won't play the entire thing. You probably watched it on the many social
every channel.
Yeah, it's out there everywhere. But I sort of edited this, pared this down, and this is Erica Kirk, my friends.
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk. CharlieKirk is my husband. I want to thank the staffers of his amazing CharlieKirk show, who helped him broadcast from this studio, this chair.
Pause. I want you to know that she's touching the chair that Charlie used to sit in.
Right in front of the microphone.
This is strength. This woman
Where the hell did she
has
get that
tremendous strength. This woman is strong. We can only hope to have a female in our lives like that. And I'm talking to you bisexual females out there. See what I have to do during this touching moment? I still have...
It's unfortunate, but you have to.
What?
It's unfortunate you have to do that.
I
but
do.
You have to.
Yeah, but I really am.
I'm sorry, but
Okay, but she's touching the chair. And when Charlie, being in radio my entire damn life, when he started broadcasting his own show, I thought to myself, but what does he know about radio? And I listened to the first show, and I thought, well, he's a little all over the place, but still smart as hell. Boom, he got it within 2 weeks.
His intelligence.
He got it within 2 weeks. I mean, that is the husband of this woman, who has the balls to speak out 2 days after the assassination, the brutalness of her husband getting nailed minding his own business, having a dialogue, having a debate, which is what we should do in America. It's what makes America great, the freedom to speak our minds without worrying about getting it in the friggin' face or the neck. Erica, God bless this lovely woman. I hope one day that I have the chance to say hi to one of the angels on earth named Erica Kirk. Go ahead.
Every day he loved it. Every day he loved it.
Pause. I can see the left making fun of her whispering, right? I can see the left doing parodies. I know why she's doing that. She's doing that so she doesn't cry.
Of course.
She's doing that
holding it together.
To hold in the cry. My God, this is a powerful woman. Continue.
Loved what he did. 2 days ago, my husband, Charlie, went to see the face of his Savior and his God. Charlie always said that when he was gone, he wanted to be remembered for his courage and for his faith. And one of the final conversations that he had on this earth, my husband witnessed for his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now and for all eternity, he will stand at his Savior's side, wearing the glorious crown of a martyr. Charlie loved life. He loved his life. He loved America. He loved nature, which helped him always bring him closer to God. He loved the Chicago Cubs. And my goodness, did he love the Oregon Ducks.
Pause.
Ducks fan.
Pause. A Ducks fan.
Yeah.
A Ducks fan.
Everybody has their faults.
Yeah, I was thinking, my home state and my hometown, Portland, Oregon.
They are good.
Are the Ducks good?
they're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They won big today.
Oh.
They won for
Hence
Charlie
Ralph's
today.
comment.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Ralph lost a buck or two on that game.
No, I would not have bet against the Ducks today.
No.
Just to let you know, that's bad karma.
They have something to prove.
Yeah.
today.
Wow. Okay, let's continue with Erica Kirk. This is Charlie's wife.
Say go Ducks, so I have to since they play on Saturday. So go Ducks.
So go Ducks.
But most of all, Charlie loved his children,
Oh, God. Yeah.
and he loved me with all of his heart. And I knew that. Every day I knew that. He made sure I knew that every day. Every day he would ask me, how can I serve you better?
Wow.
How can I be a better husband? How can I be a better father? Every day. Every day. He was such a good man. He still is a good man. He was the perfect father. He was the perfect husband. Charlie always believed that God's design for marriage and the family was absolutely amazing, and it is. It is, and it was the greatest joy of his life. And over, he would tell all these young people to come and find their future spouse, become wives and husbands and parents. And the reason why is because he wanted you all to experience what he had and still has. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children. He showed the ultimate and true covenantal love. I will never, ever have the words to describe the loss that I feel in my heart. I honestly have no idea what any of this means. I know that God does, but I don't. But Charlie, baby, I know you do too. I know you do. The evildoers responsible for my husband's assassination have no idea what they have done.
Oh, beautiful.
They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. they should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
Wow.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die. All of us will refuse to let that happen. No one will ever forget my husband's name, and I will make sure of it. It will become stronger, bolder, louder, and greater than ever. My husband's mission will not end, not even for a moment. Charlie, baby. Charlie, I promise I will never let your legacy die, baby. I won't. I promise I'll make Turning Point USA the biggest thing that this nation has ever seen. I promise. Charlie, I love you. I love you, baby. Gigi, our daughter, just ran into my arms.
Oh.
And I talked to her and she said, Mommy, I missed you. I said, I miss you too, baby. She goes, where's Daddy? What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3. I said, baby, Daddy loves you so much. Don't you worry. He's on a work trip with Jesus, so he can afford your blueberry budget. And my goodness, am I so humbled to witness, Charlie, you alongside Jesus right now, doing what you always want to do, baby. Making heaven crowded, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Making heaven crowded. I can't wait to see you again one day. Thank you all again who love my husband, who supported him, who wrote him an email every single day during his radio show. He read all of them.
I know that. Yeah.
All of them.
I know that from people that knew him.
God bless you all. And may God bless America.
Wow.
Just 100% eloquent and
God bless
beautiful.
you.
Oh, such strength.
Oh man, wow, stronger than I.
Yep.
Wow. That's Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk. As Democrat congressional candidate pledges gun control in Charlie Kirk's name, this Isaiah Martin in Texas.
P.O.S.
Shut up.
Shut up. Exactly.
100%
Shut the F
exactly what was on my mind was P.O.S.
Yes.
Yep. Introducing gun control in Charlie Kirk's name if elected to serve in Congress.
Charlie was not about gun control.
Absolutely
at all.
not, and he wouldn't
supported
be
the Second
today.
Amendment.
This had nothing to do with gun control
You know,
in any way, shape, or form.
If there's one thing that the left keeps posting, it is that segment where Charlie Kirk went on to say gun deaths, unfortunately, are necessary in order to keep our Second Amendment right, which entail keeps our First Amendment right.
They're trying to attribute that to the death of children,
Right, and
which,
then,
which they're completely lying about this, as they do, Ralph.
And it's only half the quote.
Right. Well, yeah, it's a full. Yeah.
No, because the full quote is every year 50,000 Americans die from auto crashes.
Right.
Yet we decide that an automobile for necessity is so important that we live with 50,000 deaths. And therefore, the Second Amendment wasn't written for hunting, wasn't written for self-defense. It was written for a tyrannical government
Yes, sir.
that comes after its people.
Yes, sir.
And the idea that you can get to 0 gun deaths is utopian and unbelievable.
But that's the left.
Right.
That's the left.
Yes.
It is always a utopian sensibility. This is what, but wouldn't it be great if, but wouldn't it be nice? Yes, it would be, but it's impossible.
Yeah. Right. And then he goes on to say, he says, how come we don't have shootings at airports? Because we have armed guards there. Why don't we have shootings at banks? We have armed guards there. He says, why don't we treat our children the same way we treat banks and airports
Bet your ass.
and have armed guards outside of schools?
We had this conversation not 2 weeks ago on this show, that how hard is it to put up a fence around the perimeter and have an armed guard or two take care of our children.
I said that all along. All the money we sent to Ukraine and all that could have paid for all of that.
More Charlie Kirk wisdom. It is simply a wise man at 31 years old. But I'll tell you, calling people Hitler, it enrages that faction of the left.
Yes. Oh, Mahar went off on that.
Oh, he did?
He did. He said, this has got to stop right now. He says, why are we trivializing people that died in the Holocaust by calling people we disagree with Hitler?
Yeah. It simplifies what that travesty was all about. All right, we'll talk to Gar for a couple minutes, and then probably bring him back. I love this guy dearly. Why is he on the show on a day where we're honoring the memory of the great Charlie Kirk? Because he's yes, Dave.
That wasn't me.
Okay. We love this man. He happens to be a gay man, and those gays out there, or gay folks who happen to be on the right, know that Charlie Kirk was not a hater when it came to gays. This man believed in traditional marriage and so on. There are prominent podcasters out there who are gay and on the right, who they had lunch together and dinner, and they got together, and Charlie showed them nothing but respect and respect back. Gar Lester, who is a Hollywood muckety-muck here in Los Angeles, which is where we emanate here in the hills of the San Fernando Valley. And Gar Lester is one of the good guys. And when you first heard this news, your thought was what, Gar Lester?
I really got freaked out. I don't understand, and I don't know if you see my Facebook posts, but I get lambasted when I try and say my point. This was as awful as it gets.
You're talking about no, I don't. I don't check out anyone's Facebook.
I've seen them.
Good. I'm glad.
Well,
I'm glad you did.
I get ruthless. I get pretty ruthless. But I mean, he literally. They were just showing about him talking to a gay college student.
Right.
And the student says, "I'm a gay, a conservative." Right. And Charlie Kirk says, "You don't need to say you're gay."
Right.
You don't need that. You don't need to preface your sexuality. He says, "It's not a lifestyle I choose."
Right.
But what you do in the bedroom is your business. But all these people on the left are spewing hate.
Yep.
They're spewing hate, and people are getting fired right and left, which I love.
Yes. Small business owners throughout the country who took it upon themselves to voice their opinions regarding the assassination of an innocent man. And I'm telling you, the wrath is a cometh to these businesses throughout the nation, and there are thousands of them who thought it a good idea to voice their opinions. I'm telling you,
completely.
This is the one time when I don't mind seeing some small businesses go down the tubes, right, Ralph?
Yeah, you know, look,
Wait, yeah, Ralph.
Gar is a gay man, and I guarantee you, with his viewpoints in life, he's more accepted in the right-wing Bakersfield than he is in West Hollywood.
Oh, hell yeah.
I lost a lot of business because of my conservative values, because Hollywood basically is very, very left-wing and liberal.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you should see some of these replies people give me. One person posted a picture of Trump in a coffin. And I said, you know what, that's bad karma. Take that down now or I'll block you. They're lunatics.
I hope you're getting rid of these people out of your life. I would block them.
I will tell you that I have mixed feelings regarding this. And for the most part, I leave those people as part of my Facebook, and I'm doing quotes now for those of you not watching us on the various platforms that Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio appears. I like knowing who the a-holes are, who the evil people are.
Yes, people have asked me, why don't I block certain people?
Right.
I'm like, I want the world to see how stupid they are.
Joe Stapleton, a great example, the poker commentator.
Yeah, Mark Romero on my page.
I
could
have rid him off of my Facebook page, this Stapleton piece of crap, years ago. I elected to keep him on because I know at some point he is going to vocalize a stupid side.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And he did just that. But it was way beyond my expectations. I mean, his stupidity knows no bounds. And by the way, for those of you who have never been on my personal Facebook page, and you want to check out Stapes, Joe Stapleton, Ivy League college Joe Stapleton, the indoctrination of these a-holes, he's one of them. Then check it out, M-A-T-T, that's my first name, last name, Allen, A-L-A-N. I want to take a deep dive with, well, no, that wrong sense. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I am not gay, Gar. But we will get into more Gar. Wait, once again.
Whoa!
I got to be careful.
Well, I'll tell you, these double entendres are wrong.
Too late. It's done is done.
Okay, Gar Lester and more on the passing of a great man named Charlie Kirk. There once was a boy named Charlie. We'll be back after this.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher, yes it is. Got the parents lying. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music. arms are low legs. I think I'm full, nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper, just a good. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they don't.
We stand for fun. We stand for great cigars. We stand for the perfect martini. And we stand for the American flag. We are Outlaw Radio with Magic Mad Allen.
And we stand for Turning Point USA.
Yes.
Turning Point USA. As the man himself used to say, you want to get involved, go to our website. Turning Point, it's tpusa.com, man. This
Is it .com or .org?
Whatever.
.com, I believe.
Whatever it is, there's no
You'll
better
find it.
no better time, my friends. 12 million Charlie Kirks created overnight. Experts reveal, and you know, expert, schmexpert, I want this to be true. It sounds right. Experts revealed that an estimated 12 million new Charlie Kirks have been created overnight following the murder of this amazing man. And yeah, I use the word amazing for Charlie Kirk. He truly was and is. The army of Charlie Kirks was said to be uniformly committed to continuing the original Kirk's message and the mission of hope and courage. I've never seen anything like it. Sociologist Brandon Meeks told reporters over 12 million new Charlie Kirks sprang up practically overnight. They're carrying Kirk's message all over the place. I saw 20 of them with my own eyes, speaking plain truths and affirming the mission of Jesus Christ boldly to all corners of the earth. It's pretty remarkable. Witnesses said that the vast legion of Charlie Kirks looked like regular people, but were identifiable by their actions and the way they unapologetically defended truth, even in the face of angry opposition. Sources said the individuals all affirmed their faith in Christ and were last seen going about making a positive difference in the world. We're just normal people, but we're all Charlie Kirk, said one new Charlie Kirk.
Yep.
I've committed myself to carrying on his mission everywhere I go. He stood for truth, civility, honesty, and faith, and I will too. I'm Charlie Kirk. You are too. At publishing time, Turning Point USA announced that Charlie Kirk's message could never be killed, and that the newly formed army of Charlies were already doing fantastic work, moving its mission forward.
Robert Davi started a movement called I Am Charlie Kirk.
Yes. Oh, he's the one who started that?
Yeah.
Because on Instagram, it's all over. I'm Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
No, I'm Charlie Kirk.
Davi's a good man.
Yeah.
Davi's a good man.
God bless him.
And it was also the largest donation in GoFundMe history. In 24 hours, $2.75 million.
For his wife.
Yep.
Yeah, for his wife and children.
I just
Am
hope
I
that
there
they're.
with you guys?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
here.
We're ignoring
See
you.
if I can interrupt.
Yeah.
Elon Musk,
Yeah.
okay, who has taken more heat from the left forever. They burned his Tesla dealers.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
You know, smashed the cars.
Yeah, talk
Said
about
that they-
talk about hateful rhetoric and going
It's
after
hateful
someone
rhetoric.
that they love. Oh, they love the electronic cars.
made 'em.
Before he sided with Donald Trump.
So he offered the family that they will never have to worry about money for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the wife and kids.
You should have seen the hateful replies to that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Did you notice there hasn't been a city burned? There hasn't been riots or looting or anything like that? We don't respond that way.
We don't do that. We don't do that, Gar Lester. Gar Lester, a Hollywood muckety-muck in showbiz for many, many years, managing and representing many, many artists. And he got out of Hollywood years ago, and he lives in Bakersfield now. And God bless you, man, because I love that town, and I love my pecan punches and my Basque food. I'm a huge fan.
We got the best. You know, there's going to be a vigil here in Bakersfield Tuesday. It'll start at a restaurant, then there'll be a motor parade, and then a candlelight vigil Tuesday night around 7 o'clock.
Which restaurant?
This is a great town. Pardon?
Which restaurant is it starting at?
It's going to start at Chewy's.
Yeah, Chewy's.
Which is on Rosedale Highway. Yeah.
I would love to be there. If there's any way I can be there, I will be there. What time does that? Does it begin in the morning? See, everything begins in the morning.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at night?
At Chewy's, yeah. And then 6:30 they start the motor parade.
C.G. Boyer, you have a road trip.
Come on, Mark C.G. Boyer, Tuesday night. No, you don't like CharlieKirk that much? You really to pay homage to his memory, Mark C.G. Boyer?
I don't know. It's driving Matt around.
Wait. Let's take that. Slow down.
It's having to drive with him.
That's what I was going to say. Let's reverse that. Strike that.
You got a break from that last night, I hear.
Yeah. What?
He didn't have to pick you up for poker.
Since we have this man who is a man who is happens to be a gay man on the right, by the name of Gar Lester, what does this transgender thing that we've been hit over the head with for the past few years, what does this mean to a gay man, Gar Lester? What does this transgenderism mean to you?
All right, so let's say first, that whole push is stalling. It's failing. People are getting tired of having this shit shoved down their throat.
Yeah.
Pardon my language,
Yeah.
but this is what it is, okay? You're either a man or a woman. You can't give birth, okay? I mean, but it's what, less than 0.1% or 0.001% of the population?
It is such a small percentage. The fact that we would give them the time of day without at least giving these nutbags the proper help that they need, or
They're
sticking
mentally ill.
They are mentally ill, sticking them in a rubber stinking room, for God's sake.
They're mentally ill.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You don't know at 7 years old that, Mommy, I want to be a girl.
No. Of course not.
No, but Gar, I will tell you, I have a friend who's very conservative,
This
gay
is
man.
Ralph Odierna.
His name's William Theobald.
I know. Ralph's the one that came to Bakersfield and never stopped by.
That's
the guy. That's him.
I was afraid I'd have to pick up the check. No, but seriously, my buddy William Theobald, very conservative gay man, says he feels this entire trans movement was to eliminate gay men because you had these parents whose boys may be effeminate and they were going through a period of their life, so they turned them into women rather than gay boys.
Interesting. What do you think
That
of
is
that, Gar?
interesting. It's interesting. I you know, when kids were little, they wanted to be a cowboy, you dressed them up as a cowboy. They wanted to be this, you dressed them up as this.
All right.
You know, when you're 18 years old, if you want to do something, it's your business.
You bet.
It's your business. I mean, I still think it's mentally ill.
Yep.
And
I
if
do too.
anybody is if anybody's as old enough as I am, Renee Richards, the first tennis player or whatever, right? You had to go through therapy and therapy and therapy.
Yeah, right.
Right now, it's, you know, the teacher just says your kid wants to be called a girl.
Yeah, and they're coddled, and this coddling has shown that the ramifications of this coddling is so detrimental to society.
Yes.
Case in point, last effing Wednesday, CharlieKirk's assassination suspect's boyfriend is transgender, my friends.
And you never heard it on the news, did you?
No, Tyler Robinson was living with a transgender partner who was in the process of transitioning from a male to a female, And no, they tried to keep this effing quiet. They try to keep.
It's unbelievable.
So I'll tell you, going back to what you said about coddling.
Yeah.
It was during COVID. I ran into Judge Judy on Cannon Boulevard.
I love that old broad.
And
Me
I said to her, I
too.
said, "What's wrong with society right now, Judge Judy?" She says, "Parents think they are their child's best friend.
That's exactly
and not
right.
their parents."
I love that because she's correct.
Yeah.
As hell.
How many episodes of the Charlie Kirk Show did you hear him saying that?
Yeah.
He said it to Newscomb.
You're not a best friend. You are their parent.
Right.
And Gar,
You are there to guide them in the proper direction.
Right.
And if I may, while we're on the subject,
That's
Matt,
Tattoo Dave.
this whole thing, there is conspiracy that the guy that asked the question at the time, which had to do with transgender murder, and then Charlie rebutted by saying, "Does that include or not include gang?"
Okay, the guy who asked.
the guy that asked the question, they're saying was the.
I'm still not. You're talking about one of these debates at a college.
I'm talking about the day he got killed.
Okay.
The guy that asked the question was the trigger for this guy to make the shot. And then very shortly after, there's a video of a long-haired, bearded guy
I know what
jumping for joy.
I know what is up with this dude, and he says, "No,
I would do it again."
No, he was trying to say he was Trump. USA,
No.
USA.
He was jumping for joy, and he turned to the roof where the shot came from.
And he tried to say he was a Trump supporter, and he was trying to cause a huge
Distraction.
Distraction.
Yep.
What is? By the way, you don't think the authorities are talking to this son of a bitch?
Oh, of course they
no,
are. That's what I'm saying. I think in the near
There's
days,
more people involved.
there are going to be 2 or 3 more people involved in this.
What about the rumor that about that book that came out a day earlier, talking about the death of Charlie Kirk and the shooting in Utah? A book that supposedly appeared on Amazon a day before. Now, see, these are things that I hear.
Yeah, I don't.
But there is a book out there called "The Shooting of Charlie Kirk," and so I don't know what to believe anymore, except that this friggin' evil son of a bitch with his transgender husband. I doubt
It'll be his wife.
His wife. That's right. His wife. They're in Utah. That perhaps he was reaching out to folks, telling exactly what he was going to do on this day.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't doubt that.
Is that too far strong? Is that too conspiratorial? I think that's a real possibility.
He's writing messages on his magazines.
And Dave, that long-haired freak there that went off, I think he could have been one of the recipients of that text or that meme or whatever it was.
Or he was in charge of causing a distraction so this guy could
Matt,
run off the roof. Hello, Marty, I'm talking.
Okay, Dave.
I mean,
Dave.
he just does it all the whole show. Every time I'm opening my mouth.
Hey, Dave, no room for petulance
Okay,
today.
so I'm just saying he was a distraction for this guy to get up and run away.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that because who wants to go to jail for the rest of their effing life?
Well,
I don't believe he is a part of it.
Well, nobody plans on being caught.
Wait,
I don't think anybody plans on waking up in the morning
Hold on a second.
and saying, I'm going to shoot somebody.
When a guy gets it in the neck and a dude a few feet away from him jumps up with his arms in the air and smiling, you're telling me that this guy doesn't think he's going to be caught or questioned? What the hell? Your point is ridiculous.
Well, no,
Dave.
it's not ridiculous. He could
It's
just be saying, I hate
ridiculous.
Charlie Kirk, and I was happy to see it.
By the way, it's sort of like the old dude who initially said, I shot him.
Right.
And then said,
And I do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
That
was crazy.
Matt, you know the rifle they found in the woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he dropped it. There was a text. Did you hear about the text from his idiot
roommate?
friend?
His roommate.
They said, well, we need to find, or whatever, something like we need to find the rifle or whatever. It was some kind of text.
I mean, what does this all mean? Gar, I got to tell you, this whole transgender-inspired violence, Alex Brucewitz says it must be dealt with. He's the CEO at X Strategies, social media guru for President Donald Trump's campaign. He went on record today saying that transgender-inspired violence in America is disgusting, must be addressed. Because this assassin's partner, by the way, to no one's friggin' disbelief,
Of course not.
We sort of knew
right away.
We knew there was a connection there,
Oh, yeah.
right,
Right.
Gar?
Right.
They're
Absolutely.
mental patients. Stop effing coddling these effing
They're
nutbags.
mental patients. I'm sorry. They're
Well,
mental patients.
It's amazing how the mainstream media and those radical on the left are pivoting, saying, "Oh no, his parents were MAGA,
Yeah.
his grandparents were MAGA."
Yeah, raised in a household full of guns,
That's
taught how
right.
to. Yeah, it's crazy.
By the way,
That shirt was photoshopped.
yeah,
No, but the point is, maybe his parents are. That's not him.
It's not
The
him.
parents didn't shoot
It's
Charlie
not him.
Kirk.
It has nothing to do with his
No.
parents
That's right.
whatsoever. There are nutbags everywhere, and this is one of them. And I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to break here in just a second. I would not be surprised if this little nutbag, who, by the way, I believe is on the spectrum, he's a very intelligent kid.
Brilliant.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant. I would not be surprised if he went on record saying, "No, I'm a MAGA guy. I'm a conservative," just to blasphemize
Yes.
the movement.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Got a guy at work told me, he goes, he's one of yours.
Yeah,
Already.
Yeah, okay.
It's only going to empower it.
Hey,
Well, that's what all the left is
Gar
saying.
Lester, God bless you, man. Thank you for being on with us.
Love you guys
Love
all.
you.
Bye, Gar.
All right,
All right, thanks.
we'll be,
Bye-bye.
we'll
Bye,
be
Gar.
this after death. Oh boy, that's Freudian, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Next on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thanks for being there.
Love comes wearing disguises. How to go about shoes. Breaking down the shapes and sizes. I'm a man who's got very specific taste. Just my type.
is Outlaw Radio.
Welcome back, my friends, my friendlies. Welcome back, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the goodest stations in the United States of America, the good old USA. That good old USA that Charlie Kirk adored, loved.
America.
You could not find more passion for the United States than what emanated from that 31-year-old who lost his life by a violent little maggot. His roommate going through transgender surgery, by the way.
Wow, that's a surprise.
What a shock, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, surprised to none of us. Former Gawker editor writes in Nation magazine, Charlie Kirk, racist, transphobe, homophobe, misogynist. Former Gawker editor Elizabeth Spires unloaded in the Nation what may be the most caustic post-mortem on Charlie Kirk found anywhere in the media so far, comparing this beautiful man, the slain Turning Point founder, to Nazi propagandist Joseph Goebbels, and labeling Kirk an unrepentant racist, transphobe, homophobe, and misogynist. Well, we just had a homosexual guy on the. He wouldn't agree with that. You know why? Because he's a smart dude. He's on the right. He loves America. If you love America, you don't believe the crap. And another reason why NPR should just be taken. Just goodbye. Yeah. Bye.
Blow it up.
But well, not literally.
No.
Not literally. Not
Not
literally.
Nope.
NPR's Loose. Kirk said some extremely bigoted things, and that's why some on the left downplay his death.
It's way worse than downplay.
This happened yesterday on NPR's It's Been a Minute. Don't they have the coolest titles? You remember on SNL when they used to do the parody of NPR?
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yes.
and PBS? It was the best.
Yes.
It was because it was so spot on.
Yeah.
They're just these unknowledgeable idiot sticks on the left, and I appreciated SNL for doing that. But it was so ripe for parody, so ripe. This Brittany Luce stated that Charlie Kirk said some extremely bigoted things. Because of that, I've seen and heard some folks who are saying something like this type of violence is needed. Isn't that beautiful? Next hour, by the way, we're going to play this Tom McDonald song again. I just thought it was beautiful. And this, I think it just hit like yesterday. George Takei falsely claims Charlie Kirk assassination appears to be right on right violence. Now, what does that mean? We'll dive into it next. I want you to dig this. This is a dude named Tom McDonald, and we'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up. I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a son.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! Our main event! Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Sean Young on Outlaw Radio.
Hey, this is Shelley Berman on Outlaw Radio. Listen, come on, listen to me or listen to Matt. If you like being bored, it's great for you.
It's Robert Hayes. I'm here on Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, a.k.a. The Weasel. We are here to drink. We're here to smoke. We're here to interrupt. You may drink. You may smoke. You may interrupt, but I'm here to
Live from the Lighten Up Lounge, this is Tom DeLuise saying, this is Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Chuck Woolery at Lighten Up Lounge on Outlaw Radio. Lots of fun, guys. Be back, 2 and 2.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio, where we smoke, we drink, and occasionally we bother people who look old and weak.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with Magic Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Cigar, in the Lighten Up Lounge. We drink, we smoke, we interrupt.
Oh man, the Shevitz, have I been pissed off the last few days. Oh, it's just, it's not right, it's not real. It ain't real. Can't be real. Not a 31-year-old so brilliant doing the right thing for America.
Executed.
I could just hear those atheists right now. Okay, how can you believe in God? How can you believe in God?
Yeah.
And I think it's a feasible question.
It is.
I believe in God because we don't know. We don't know. You were brought up Catholic, Ralph from the Bronx. How do you explain this? Or do you?
No.
Do you even attempt to?
I do. God, as a loving parent, has given us free will.
We could probably get rid of that music while Ralph's talking, yeah.
God, as a loving parent, has given us free will. And as any parent knows, and by the way, you'll have good children and you'll have bad children.
Kids can be bad.
That's right. And
look at my brother.
And by the way, would we want to...
I'm talking about our brother Mike. Anyway.
Would we want to live in a world where our outcome is determined not by us?
Well, the left does. The left likes to be able to pull our strings like a marionette.
Right.
Yes, we don't. We certainly don't on the right, which is why the left, by and large, are not God-fearing, Jesus-loving folks. Those on the left, the Jews on the left, Same thing. They don't believe in God. They simply don't believe.
And if there is no God, then what happened to Charlie Kirk is no big deal.
Right. And it matters not.
That matters not, because all morality is now subjective.
The worst part about it is that it happened in front of us all. That's the worst. That people actually saw.
I think the worst part about it is a 31-year-old brilliant man was taken out.
Well, yeah.
I think that is the worst part of this. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the show today, I would never suggest mandating that you must offer condolences to this man. Forget about father of two and a beautiful wife, but to celebrate this man, Charlie Kirk's assassination, is absolutely beyond effing despicable.
Yep.
Despicable. Those who I don't agree with, I don't want them to die. I don't want them to be taken out. I would rather have a discord. I'd rather have
You mean
a
like
debate.
Charlie did every day? With his
Every stinking day.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that is really pissed that I won't be able
I
to
know.
see any of these new debates at college campuses.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Pure, absolute brilliance.
Yeah.
Well, according to Erica, you will be able to. It's going to continue. The
Not
tours,
by him.
Well, no.
Not by him. Just follow along. Please, Dave.
Okay, Matt, don't start picking on me because you're.
This is a very tough day. And
Okay, well, don't make it tougher on me because
Then
you're
don't-
having a hard time.
Then don't say stupid.
It's not stupid.
stuff.
I wish to God that there would be another Charlie
All right,
Kirk,
guys.
but there won't.
All right, guys.
That's
Stop.
what I've said all along. She said
Stop.
they're going to continue, but how?
Stop.
There
Okay.
is no other Charlie
Okay,
Kirk.
stop.
There's nobody that knows the
We are all
answers.
Charlie Kirk. Didn't you hear that earlier?
Hey, you know what? Sort of, a little bit to Dave's point.
Yeah, now.
Maybe, in this organization of his, maybe there is another one.
Of course there is.
Maybe there is, but someone so
Brilliant.
brilliantly faceted and who knows every part of the
The
Bible,
quickest man on the planet.
and knows every debate and every salient argument. You know, Dave. I mean, but maybe there is.
I hope.
Do you think Charlie someday would have ran for president?
Look,
Yes, of
absolutely.
course.
And by the way, he would win.
Absolutely, 100%.
if he chose that, I'm not sure if he would have chose that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to compare the two. But on an intellect basis, knowing the Bible, making the same arguments, but not in the same way. You have a Ben Shapiro that has been doing that, but he's older than Charlie, but he was doing the same thing at that age.
Yes, he was.
And there'll be someone younger than Charlie that
yes.
will pick up the mantle.
And love Ben Shapiro, and I, as I've said about, I have spoken regarding Ben Shapiro, as I have spoken regarding Charlie Kirk. I call them wonderkins because they are. The difference is, and by the way, Ben, thank you.
Did you hear that message?
Oh,
yeah.
and let me, because get ready for the bleep. But yeah, he said to these people who are throwing Charlie under the bus, he went on. He said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, he
Right.
did.
And I believe it was a Ben Shapiro that opened the door to a Charlie Kirk.
100%.
And Charlie Kirk will open the door to someone else.
100%. The major difference here, depending on which religion you happen to be, is that Ben Shapiro cannot pick up that and run with it because he's a Jew.
I agree.
So it's a different mindset. Obviously, this man is pure brilliance, and I believe he loved Charlie Kirk beyond belief.
I think that's the first time I heard Ben
if
Shapiro
you-
say the F word.
But if you went back
Ever.
65 years,
Yeah.
Reverend Billy Graham did the same thing with the youth.
Okay.
He did.
But if you went back 65 years and asked Charlie Kirk what happened on December 7th, 1967, he knows the answer, and I don't think Ben Shapiro does.
No.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
I
he
bet
does.
you
I
Shapiro
don't think
does.
so.
Yeah, he does.
Shapiro's another brilliant
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I know he is.
Yeah, he's another guy on the spectrum. Mark C.G. Boyer waved his hand.
Uh-oh.
Talk to me,
Oh,
Mark.
he woke up.
Yeah, turn his mic up a little.
There's a point that I haven't heard anyone talk about
Beautiful.
through the media or even here.
Turn
Talk
up
into
his
the
mic.
He's not talking into it.
Another roof left unprotected.
Well,
Another what?
roof.
Left unprotected.
Yes. Okay. Let me. I'll explain.
We should get into that. Yeah.
I'll explain why I haven't brought that up, because this is not like Secret Service.
Correct.
This is not. This is a completely different animal.
He's got his own security.
Yes, but they're not thinking that
No.
someone is going to commit such a travesty from here on out. 100%.
And Matt, what did you tell me?
100%. At the ensuing new college debates.
Yes.
100%. But up until this point, nobody.
But Matt,
thought
what did you
that.
say to me last night? You said Utah. He thought he was safe as hell.
Yeah. That
this
was a
thing.
point.
That's what I said to my girl too.
It's like he is in a safe place in Utah.
Right.
That's the one place you're thinking, oh my God.
Nothing's gonna happen
I
here.
have devotees. I have folks who love America beyond belief.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen.
But you
here.
know what, Matt, and
Yeah.
further what Mark said, which I don't understand and is not that expensive, is why don't at all these public events that, he is putting himself at risk.
Yes, he is.
Why not just have a drone flying overhead just covering? It doesn't cost anything. Just have a drone flying overhead that just shows the whole.
That's a good point. I like that.
That's all you need.
Ralph, why not?
They actually did have a drone overhead, and nobody alerted anybody to anything. That's how they got the overhead shots.
Is that right?
Well, then-
yeah. So nobody said a damn thing.
All the shots I saw were from campus cameras.
No, there was a drone overhead that showed him.
Then bad on them.
Right.
I mean, what the?
Well, was the drone private or part of?
That I don't know.
It doesn't matter though. The drone. It doesn't matter. That becomes.
You know, Matt, how Charlie always had the guy he's facing stage.
Yeah.
He's facing audience.
Yeah, he has a
He had the guy on the
security.
right.
Yeah.
He had the guy on the left. The guy on the right is always.
By the way, how SE, meaning the SHIT word, do they feel right now? His security?
Oh.
How nasty do they feel?
They couldn't do anything.
And by the way, that would be an interview that will be beyond belief. That he's standing there next to the man.
The image of them
Get on the
hustling
mic.
him to the car.
Yeah.
After he was shot.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I saw something similar when I was I must have been 5 years old in Vancouver, Washington, and in our neighborhood, I've always been a rock collector, and my father and mother, they'd buy me the rock polishers.
Yeah.
And I recall the double. I finally got
the yellow double roll around.
I finally got the double rock polisher for Christmas, and the damn thing never worked right. Wasn't
The
enough,
motor was always screwed
there
up.
wasn't enough friction, so
Right.
so the one of them just wouldn't turn.
Right.
But you'd turn gems into agates, or they'd start with agates, and you'd polish them up, right? And so
It took like 4 days. Too.
so I used to love these. So instead of selling lemonade outside my house there in Vancouver, Washington, I had a little stand where I sold polished rocks.
Oh, Matt was always an entrepreneur.
Oh yeah. So,
Always a capitalist.
So I'm selling polished rocks, and I got this sort of long-haired neighbor kid come by, and he bought one of my rocks. And it was 10 cents or whatever the hell it was. Back then you could buy a candy bar for a nickel, right? Yeah. So okay, 10 cents. I sold him. He instantly took it and threw it down the friggin' roadway. So he's an a-hole, right? So he buys it, but yet he throws it.
But you got his money.
And I'm a 5-year-old kid, and I'm thinking, well, I got my money, but, it hurt my feelings. It really hurt my feelings. Fast forward about a week. We're hearing ambulances. We're hearing cop cars. And as I mentioned in the outset of this story, I saw for the first time a dead body being taken out of a house, and that long hair, and it was him. It was that dude that sold that I
threw your
sold the
rock.
rock to, and he threw it down.
Well, karma.
And, I
No, I'm kidding.
I'm not really a karma guy, but you know what? Karma. And so, but that hit me as a 5-year-old, and it was that same year that, I don't know, another neighbor kid, and yeah, the kid died, gunshot gunshot. Messing around with guns. That dude who threw my rock died.
Accidentally killed himself?
I don't know how it happened, but the dead. So there was another neighbor kid came over, and you know that back in the day when they'd come over and they'd say, so can Matt play? You know, can your kid play? You know, okay. You know, it sort of makes my heart warm to think about those days. You know, so
hold on, you're saying you didn't hear the gunshot?
I'm way past that story.
No.
Way past that story.
No, you're not. You're still talking about it.
No, I'm not.
Okay, whatever.
Wow.
Have another shot.
I'm trying to make light of the, you know.
I want to go
whatever,
back to something Dave said about the drones and all that. Outside of Martin Luther King, when has another non-politician been assassinated?
Oh, that's a good one.
Whoa.
So that's what I'm saying. This wasn't something that anybody expected.
Right. Oh, no, I said that all along.
Now going forward, things will change.
Obviously, things will change. Obviously, big changes.
I've had these conversations with my girl who's really taken back by this, but why you're in a position where you are obviously hated by some, so why aren't you...
You don't believe it's going to happen.
Well, not only that, but why aren't you just sitting... There are bulletproof glass...
Helmets?
No, not helmet, but there's a bulletproof shield that you can sit behind.
Neck shield?
Well, it's hard to have a conversation with a bulletproof shield.
No, it's not.
Right. And that was not what CharlieKirk
And like
did.
I said, this is something that's never really... hasn't happened since Martin Luther King. So it wasn't something that anybody planned for.
Right.
Now, to Dave's point, though, the
absolutely
bulletproof glass, I mean, good idea, but it's
No, it's not who CharlieKirk was.
No,
it simply wasn't
open forum.
It's not
First Amendment.
It's not what he did, and another reason to bless his memory. What a beautiful man.
Right.
He didn't think he needed it.
Right.
He just didn't think. You know, we all think, and I would think that it'd be someone up front. It would be someone closer.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, hence his security duties.
He's all up front.
So to make a long story more tedious, this neighbor kid comes up to my house and can I play? And that's when I learned that people don't live forever. I was 5. I went through 5 years of my life not understanding that life on this planet Earth was not eternal. And that shook me. That shook me to the point where I had to ask my parents, and they said, well, yeah, there is an expiration, Dad, there is an expiration date. And it's like, this is something I wish I had never learned. It's like when I learned about Santa Claus. That pissed me off.
Oh, me too.
What about Santa Claus?
What?
What about Santa Claus?
He's alive and well, my friend Ralph. Dave
God.
Ralph,
Thank
he's
God.
alive and well.
By the way, Matt, it was our mother that took me down in the basement in Washougal, Washington,
And beat the living hell out of you.
Well, you deserved it.
First off, she kicked my ass.
Is that what happened? Is that...
We sat on the couch, and she explained to me. She read a book to me, and then she's like, "Yeah, people go away." I said, "Go where?"
Oh yeah.
I was like 6, 7 years old. Go where, Mom? Well, they die. I go, what's that? What is that?
Wow. So so we were sheltered little morons, frankly, as it turns out. But
wow, you're sheltered till you're 5 years old.
Matt, my buddy, your buddy, Mark Walker, who we grew up with, he just texted me.
Yeah.
He's listening to the show. Yes, he said Charlie was in full body armor. From the chest down. His surface was covered. How do you think to cover your neck or your face? You can't. You're having a debate with someone.
No, you can't. You can't. You simply can't. He didn't. He's dead. This is a suckish friggin' time. It's a suckish time, but a very good time for those who love America because we are. You don't have to. I don't think you have to tell anyone. I think we know.
Yeah.
I think we know. I think we know that we have to continue doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
And that's not to retaliate.
No.
Not that.
No.
Because that's not us.
But be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of idiots, George Takei falsely claims CharlieKirk assassination appears to be right on right violence. You know, if they would have known that he was such an idiot, would they have allowed him to run portions of the Enterprise?
No.
I mean,
Of course
I don't imagine that they would even allow him near a control panel.
Well, he was a great
Right.
pilot. No.
He was not a great
No,
pilot.
he's not a great pilot.
No, he's in the.
How many times did they crash?
Yeah, that's right.
He's a clickbait.
Well, he's Asian.
Clickbait peddler, George Takei, spreading misinformation once again that the suspect in Charlie Kirk's political assassination was motivated by right-wing views.
Oh, God.
Just absolute lies. Takei wrote, Kirk's killing appears to be right-on-right violence.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a right-winger, so I want to take out the best right-winger on the planet.
That's what all the lefties
And
are
by the
saying.
way, Sulu's still alive?
This is Sulu.
Yes,
Yes. Only the good die young, Mart. Only the good die young.
You should write a song about that.
This was on Blue Sky long after officials revealed the ammunition in the murder weapon was etched with anti-fascist slogans after a friend of detained suspect Tyler Robinson said the 22-year-old is pretty left on everything. The only member of his family that was really the leftist in that family. Takei's falsehood, always falsehoods from this little piece of crap, is a widespread view among online left. Because they're bad people.
Yes.
They're evil people.
They are evil.
They're nasty people. Several viral posts claiming without evidence or with doctored photos that Robinson was a groiper, which means fan of Nick Fuentes or a white Christian conservative male. Several posts in this vein reached the front page of Reddit. Takei's followers ate up the false claim. They're eating their own, one replied. It's a win-win situation. Just sit back and enjoy the show. That's your lovely, caring folks on the left.
Yeah.
Can we beam him up somewhere?
Yeah. How about this is Takei.
Oh my.
Sulu, we've got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime. Don't you have another one?
Quite savory.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and of course, you know, it's I think it stems from him being a gay fella and not understanding that Charlie Kirk was never against the gays.
Never.
Oh my.
But anyone who believes in Christ and anyone who is on the right, well, you must be someone who hates me. It just it makes no sense.
And by the way,
Do you know the outlet Media Matters?
Yes.
They have shut down for 1 week, and according to the publisher of Media Matters, we want to make sure that the temperature is down before
the political temperature.
Right, before our reporters go back on air.
By the way, the commissioner of the NFL had suggested that before every game they do a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk.
You are absolutely 100% wrong, Dave, and I don't mean to say that.
That's okay. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
But you are. He is a coward.
Well, then who was it that said that they should take a knee?
No, what Goodell said, he goes, I'm leaving it up to each team to decide if they do a minute of silence before the game.
Okay, well, but there was something mentioned about it. Okay,
but that's
I'm
a
wrong,
coward
then.
because in BLM he put the BLM things in every end zone,
and
on
the
every
national
helmet.
anthem.
By the way, Roger Goodell's an ass.
He is a complete coward.
He's an ass.
He is.
Although there were some folks who were up there on the mound doing the right thing, like Dodgers relief pitcher Blake Trinan.
That's right.
Honoring Charlie Kirk on the mound, and some of the players have taken up, and they didn't ask permission. They took it upon themselves to pay tribute to Charlie Kirk, and one of those players is Blake Trinan. God bless.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
You know, do we
Thank you.
we love the good people? Do we love the good people? I will tell you, like a friggin' cancer, those of you who in any way think this is a good thing, and you vocalize your opinion to me, you will never have another conversation. Not that it's interesting with me anyway. So you will then, please remove me from your life. I will remove you from my life.
Yep.
And this has nothing to do with political activism. This has everything to do with right and wrong.
Humanity.
It is simply being a human being.
Humanity.
How can you applaud the death of anyone slain?
And Matt, I'm just
an innocent person,
Yeah.
but a 31-year-old guy with a wife and 2 fresh kids, young children. I could never do that to anyone who doesn't support my political beliefs ever.
The best part of your monologue was, I hope the firing squad and etches in their bullets.
Well, when Matt...
I loved it.
You're going to find this odd for me. Joe Biden is the only past president to come out and wish the family well.
That's not true. Barack Obama did as well.
George Bush hasn't.
Barack Obama did. I don't know about George Bush. I think George Bush and his family may have. I know Barack Obama
Publicly?
did. Yes.
Then I take that back.
Yes, but let me just go on record that I wish and I hope in my heart that they mean what they say, although because I'm a fairly intelligent guy, I don't believe they believe their words in offering condolences.
Yeah,
to
it's all about publicity.
It's absolute. I think it's absolute BS.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm glad they did.
Right, and so I take it back.
Yeah, I'm glad they did what they did.
Matt, I just want to say,
yeah,
and I'm going to bring it. I don't care who's listening.
We only have a couple seconds.
Okay,
Go.
30.
Our great granddaughter, or no, granddaughter.
You have a granddaughter?
Niece, sorry, niece. No, I don't. And I'm going to say it. Our sister's daughter, Haley, that's her name. Yeah. She's one of these people. She is celebrating the death of CharlieKirk. I was talking to our sister the other night, and I heard her in the background.
Right.
She lives in our and she was laughing, saying, "You know how many people are laughing about this?" I said, "I gotta go."
Okay.
I said, "Tell her never to call me again," and I blocked her.
As I mentioned in the first hour, do I forgive her? Yes, I do. I do forgive her, but I do not, and I never have to be around her ever again.
No.
I have no need to associate with such hate in their hearts these sort of people. I don't have to deal with it. It's my decision. Do I forgive her? Yes. I think she's an idiot.
Misled?
Yes.
Doesn't she have like different colored hair and a nose ring?
Of course, all that.
We'll be this after back on whatever this show is. Thanks for being there.
I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in a slowly hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Old moon fades into the new. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's on a clear day, I'll fly home to you. I'm bending time, I'm getting back to you. Old and fades into the new. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's destiny.
Arbitron and search rated number 1.
This is Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, the man who is always right.
Yeah. Welcome back, my friends and friendlies. Welcome back, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. If you have not subscribed to us, if you're a newster here on what we do on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, please subscribe or whatever. YouTube hates us. We had a huge upswing the last month, and then YouTube has gone out of their way to nail us back down again. But
Can we sue them?
I don't get. Yeah, good luck.
What's this? What's this wee crap?
I just, I will not give up. I will not give up.
It's hurting my royalties.
I know. I understand that. I want your royalties to be as beefy as possible, Ralph from the Bronx.
And Matt, all I'm saying is we should make sure our gates are locked around here. If people listen to it. And don't be so friendly with our address anymore to people.
I don't give my address.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wisconsin. What are you talking about? You get sausage every month.
I know.
No, Wisconsinites are not gonna. They're not gonna go after us. I'll get into actress Amber Tamblyn. I'll get into this right now, and then we'll talk about some of what we have been discussing off the air at breaks, and mainly Dave, has a bone to pick with a couple ideas, and so we'll get to that. This Amber Tamblyn was mocking the fact that Charlie Kirk's daughter witnessed his gory assassination. She suggested the assassination of Turning Point USA founder, the great Charlie Kirk, was a public execution, and mocked the fact that Kirk's daughter witnessed his horrific and gruesome murder. Wish granted, Tamblyn wrote on Blue Sky.
Come on.
Trump ally Charlie Kirk suggests children should watch public executions. The actress was therefore suggesting that Kirk was executed for the fictitious crime of exercising his First Amendment right, seemingly in agreement with a murderous assassin. Now, I don't know who Amber Tamblyn is.
She's a fat little actress, kind of cute, and her claim to fame was a TV series called House with whatever.
Oh,
Lori.
yeah.
Oh, back then?
Yeah, that's all she's ever done.
So how old a broad is she? She looked young in the picture. I
No,
She's 42.
I was going to say mid-40s.
No, it's Hugh Laurie's show.
Hugh Laurie's show.
So am I to assume that she's out of a gig right now?
She hasn't had a gig in the 20 years.
By the way, yeah, get used to it, bitch.
Yeah.
Get used to it, you stupid bitch. No one's going to hire you now. No one. You think... I think that Amber Tamblyn most likely thinks that she'll curry favor with the left in Hollywood by making these statements. Now, and even if the left in Hollywood agree with you, it's business.
Yep.
It's business.
Yeah, it's bad business.
They want nothing to do with you, you dumb friggin' idiot. What an idiot. Suggesting that Kirk was executed for the fictitious crime of exercising his First Amendment right. Wow. And the horrific lies that are fabricated about this man is beyond my blood boiling.
It's so bad. It is so bad. Well, since you're not talking,
no,
the people that I was talking about that I deleted.
Since I'm not talking,
well, I'm just going to intervene. The people that I was talking about that I deleted from Facebook were the people that said they rejoiced in the fact that he was slayed the way he was, and quoted his quote about gun violence and gun deaths were okay.
We talked about that
earlier. But they said, and I quote, "How do you feel now?"
Dave, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Only because you're back to work full time again.
Well, meaning, explain it quickly.
Well, Dave's a Teamster.
Right.
He works in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He works on a hit TV show.
Right.
What is the scuttlebutt on the TV show with a lot of the leftists?
Here's the thing. We are in prep right now. We have a month of prep to build the stages and everything.
So you're not
we have not started shooting
So
yet.
you're not really like hitting elbows with folks.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I will never hit elbows with those folks because I can't do that. It would be the end of me. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I cannot.
I don't.
They are completely able to voice their political opinions.
Yes.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
I am not.
No, understood. Understood. And P.S. You shouldn't be in your capacity there on the set.
And I won't be. And I won't be. And I don't.
No, because you're smart enough to keep a gig.
Well,
right. I mean, this would be my livelihood.
Yeah.
Done.
No, I was just wondering if you heard Scuttlebutt.
Everything that
He
the
just
guys
told-
that
he
the
just
guys
told you,
that
God,
work
who
with
cares
me.
about this?
I do.
In a statement on Thursday.
He does it again.
Let's see. Who made this statement? Final Instagram post published hours before his assassination read, "America will never be the same." I believe this came from CharlieKirk, alongside an image of 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska, who is just absolutely
hot.
Yes.
She was beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Murdered on a train in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
A gal that left the Ukraine, left the war-torn Ukraine for the American way, a place that's safe, and one day minding her own effing business, some piece of crap maggot behind her, this son of a bitch and maggot, decides that this is the day that this white girl, because he made the statement,
Oh, yeah.
I killed a white girl.
And he's black.
Must die.
How about that?
Do you remember
dumb-
when
how about that judge?
Hold on a second, Dave.
No, that judge.
How about that
needs
piece of
to,
crap?
Needs to be thrown in the
And how
big
about the
house, and at the very least, lose her gig.
That's what I was about to
Yes,
say. I was about to jump on what you were saying. Remember when I made that comment about J.D. Prickster?
Yeah, Prickster.
The mayor of Charlotte won her primary 2 days later.
Unbelievable.
How do you vote for her?
Wow, 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 wow.
You know what she said, right, Ralph?
Wow.
Yes.
She's bleeding hard for this a-hole that Slade stabbed.
She says
to
you don't
death.
fix things by putting people in
In jail.
Right.
And she won her primary 2 days later.
But the moral is he was in jail 14 times prior,
well, of
and
course.
if he was still in jail because that idiot let her out, that would have never happened.
Yeah, this and how long, Ralph, did it take for this
2 days.
massive slaying to hit the news?
3 weeks.
Oh,
3 weeks.
She was killed on October 22nd. It hit the news on September 10th.
And these leftist a-holes,
Unbelievable.
because it doesn't fit their narrative, they kept it out of the press. If it were a white gal or a white man killing a black woman or a black man, this would have been effing headlines.
And by the way, the mayor even said, "I am so glad the media did not play this up." And
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, Matt, the videos.
I think America is growing by leaps and bounds in effective smartness.
And
I believe so.
You know, they said Trump was only going after these blue states.
Yeah. Right.
The National
Memphis.
Guard is going into Memphis. That's
man.
Tennessee, a red state. Hello, Beale Street.
Yeah.
Say hello to the National Guard.
Let's take care of some business. It's about keeping America safe. And the left, for some reason, I cannot even understand, thinks that it's a good idea to keep the havoc going and the murders and the nastiness and the carjackings.
Gavin Newsom.
That's quite all right.
Yeah.
That's quite all right.
Matt, as I've said before, they would have nothing to do if they couldn't do that.
Well, Matt,
there's nothing that they could talk
on that
about.
on that train. If you've seen the video, which is disgusting.
Yeah, by the way,
friggin' video.
I've never seen the unedited.
Oh, I've seen it all.
You have?
Yes, sir.
It's edited now. You can't see it
No,
anymore.
you can't anymore.
I have
First
not,
came out.
and I'm glad. And P.S. Before you continue,
Yeah.
I have not seen the unedited CharlieKirk either.
Right.
Because I don't want to see it.
No.
I don't want to remember him that way. I have not seen that. Yes, Mart?
All right. So when it happened, immediately of course, she didn't know what happened. This guy jumped over the back of her seat and stabbed the crap out of her.
From behind.
From behind.
Yes.
And she's like, she was sitting there bleeding out. Everybody on that train stood up and walked out.
No,
Not only did they walk out, they didn't help her, and they didn't chase this guy.
No.
I don't see it that way. I don't know if they.
Well, that's on the video.
I don't. I saw the video too. I didn't see the stabbing, but I saw the aftermath. I saw the before and after. I don't believe they had any clue as to what the hell happened there. I don't know. And P.S. for you gals and guys riding the subway, riding trains, get the friggin', I was going to say Walkman, showing my age. Get the earbuds out of your ears.
Yeah.
Know your surroundings.
carry.
Be aware of where
Carry.
you're sitting. Look around you. Understand that there are nasty, evil people out there.
Yeah.
Do the right thing. With this sound in your ears, you have no idea what's going on
I agree.
in front or behind you. So do the right thing, man. I want to keep innocent people alive. Ralph?
We're on the precipice of vigilantism.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Because the police aren't going to do anything because their hands are tied behind their back. The politicians aren't going to do anything because they want to be reelected like this mayor. So the only people that are going to protect the citizens are those that are brave enough, as Marty said, to carry.
Conceal,
That's
carry.
right.
Everybody should be able to conceal,
step
carry.
up, man.
That's right.
Well, what's the New York
Get on the mic.
group? The New York group that took all,
The Guardian Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt,
But
did you
they
have did you have them on your radio show when you were in New York?
No, but I know the dude,
Well,
and,
you had-
let
you
me
had
tell you,
one of
I
them
wish
on.
I wish he was I wish he were merit material.
He's not.
He's not, and he's not, and he's not, and
He's
so
a vigilante.
and so we have the ass bite who is our
Communist?
only hope, and I like the black dude, man. You know, more than the others.
Yeah, look, here's the problem.
Am I wrong?
Adams can't win.
Right.
Cuomo is the only one that can.
That's what I said.
But if Adams is in, hello, Mandami.
Oh, boy.
Baghdadi.
Oh, okay.
No, it's true.
You don't think the Jews are going in force to vote against this son of a bitch?
The Jews cannot outvote the hipsters in Brooklyn.
The problem is the Jews cannot create or develop or
And the-
bring a candidate to the table.
No, the other thing is, and Mark, as the resident Jew here,
Yeah.
I'm second.
there's two sections of Jews.
Right.
There are the good Jews,
Yep.
and then there are the self-hating Jews.
Right.
And the self-hating Jews are voting for Mandami.
Right.
You
You're
have
right.
so many self-loathing Jews,
Am I
and,
correct?
and that's something I don't understand. And Mark just agreed. He said, yes, he's correct.
No, but
I don't understand it either.
but
Teen
I
Mom,
am a Jew.
Teen Mom producer Morgan J. Freeman, not Morgan
You're so
Freeman,
cool.
but Morgan J. Freeman wonders if Trump ordered, dig this, did Trump order Charlie Kirk's assassination as a distraction from
God.
Epstein to delay the 2026 midterms?
Are you freaking
This
kidding
is
me?
TV producer, director Morgan J. Freeman jumped to his X account in the aftermath of the assassination of the great Charlie Kirk, spun this ridiculous conspiracy theory that President Donald Trump may have ordered Kirk's death. By the way, I predicted this.
Morgan Freeman, the dude that married his granddaughter?
Not the
Morgan
black,
Freeman?
Not the black guy.
Oh, okay.
Not
Could you
Morgan
just
Freeman.
work with me on this? And
Hold on a second. That is-
P.S. I wasn't going to mention this, but I am. Last Sunday night, after my return from Northern Nevada, I'm watching some Charlie Kirk, as I am known to do, because I find his debates at colleges riveting,
awesome.
interesting, entertaining. And for the first time, honest to God, this happened. I tell you this on my daughter's life. For the first time, last Sunday night, I thought to myself, this man needs security. I can't believe he is so exposed to thousands of people on campuses. And then the worst possible event happens. And I'm a little pissed. I
Yeah, a
know
little
that
premonition.
I know this sounds odd that I didn't make a call. That someone is in camp. I know you think I'm some loon.
No,
Look
I
me
get
up.
it.
Know that I have the creds. That I'm not a loon, and I just want to say this clearly. and I didn't do it, and it really pisses me off that I didn't do that.
You know, I can attest to that, Matt, by your response to my email when I emailed you.
Yeah.
No, for the young kids out there, Magic Matt has the receipts.
Oh, it will be this after back. I hate that term so much on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, which is why Ralph said it.
Now we return to Outlaw Radio's Demons of Decadence.
Wow. Robert Carradine on the show last weekend. Who would have known? Who would have known? 4 days. 4 days after the great Robert Carradine on the show, that a travesty in America would have happened. I mean, man, I wish I were a soothsayer. I mean, I had sort of a premonition Sunday, and that's meaningless. We all have premonitions. Some come true because out of the millions of us in America, you know, we'll come up with something, and it's like, and someone is right. It's like, why did the great CharlieKirk not have more protection? And it was a 30-06, and the caliber of that bullet was as big a caliber as you could fit into a 30-aught. It was a massive friggin' bullet.
NATO round. I mean,
it was. You know, it could have killed a bear. It could have almost an elephant, for God's sakes.
But you know what? I got to say something. And
that's Tattoo Dave. Make it quick.
I have an have a problem with the video of this freaking idiot.
Which part?
The guy when he hopped off the roof.
Right.
There's clear video of him running down the roof, hopping off the roof.
Yeah.
And
Stop it, Mart. Go.
There's no rifle.
No.
They found the rifle the next day, ditched it in the woods. But when he hopped off the roof,
what I saw in that video was him throwing something to the ground.
I thought that too, but I didn't see it.
And picking it up. I mean that's
what I saw.
That's what I saw.
Okay,
that's what I saw.
I'm glad that you saw
and
that.
by the way, the prior videos from the bell, the ring bell, the whatever that
Ring doorbell.
Yeah, what he's limping.
You show me.
Yes, well, clearly it was in his pants.
Yeah, obviously. Thank you for getting that out before I could, Dave. That's awesome.
All right.
Yeah, it was obviously down his pants, which caused the limp, and there's nothing you can do beforehand except great security. In the future, I got a stinking suspicion that Turning Point will be secure as a bug in a rug.
Yeah, there's going to be metal
Right?
detectors, and they're going to charge.
And it's true. Well, they're not going to charge.
Well, I'm guessing they're going to charge for
Well,
admission.
metal detectors wouldn't have happened because he was off campus.
Yes, yeah, completely.
Right.
But take care of those places that a nasty friggin' miscreant,
Secure the perimeter.
human excrement could sit on a roof. And by the way, going back to Trump, we still don't know really what went down that day. I'm not buying any of this crap. That was crap.
That's inside.
That was
That's
crap.
inside.
And that was the beginning of the end for CharlieKirk. When the Secret Service can't take care of business, you think CharlieKirk's security team can?
No.
No, and it's not. And it's no fault of theirs. No fault of theirs. It's just been a nasty week. I've never cried so hard in my life. I have had, and by the way, I hate it when people make deaths about them. Feel sorry for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I'm saying in any way, shape, or form. Feel sorry for this man who is a beautifully brilliant 31-year-old man.
And his family. Oh,
No,
sorry
no.
that bothered you. Sorry that appalled you that I said and his
let me
family.
just say the words, no shit.
Well, okay, good. Say it, because I'm not even going to bleep it.
No, when he could say it, pie on cake, Dave. I mean,
Whatever. I'm just saying, and his family.
I think
mean,
Matt was
come
getting
on.
there.
Why do you feel as though you need to speak?
I won't speak.
What have I said about Ryan Stiles so many years ago, the tall man of comedy? He says, the first thing that comes to your mind, don't say it. The second thing, don't say it. The third thing, maybe the fourth or fifth thing. I want you to be great, and you are great in so many ways. I want you to be the best, Dave. So I simply...
I'm just trying to add. That's all, Matt.
No,
It's
you
just
don't
adding.
have to add.
Okay.
You don't have to add when things are so apparent, when what I'm saying is so apparent. Obviously.
Matt was
obviously.
he was getting there.
You can add by subtraction, Dave.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ralph. Thanks, Ralph.
Very well. He's correct. Don't take
Okay.
it. Don't take it personally.
Okay.
Don't
All
take
right.
offense.
All right.
You're a man that is a smart man that can be better and the best. So just hang in there, my friend.
I'll try.
Thank you. You don't have to try. I think you will do.
Okay.
This man, CharlieKirk, typified, and if you think I'm wrong about this, typified the American dream. This man at 18 years old sought out to do something that was
Shot down and he
impossible.
was barely 31.
Why is that
Another
playing
woke
over
coward
me?
took a life with a
Okay,
gun.
good night, everybody. Thank you.
And a daughter with
Wow.
a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us.
Sure.
And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous. Woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Hey, God bless all of you. Jews, Christians, regardless. God bless you. Right this second, my brother Mart and Tattoo Dave are, I don't know if you can hear this, it's probably not coming through, having a major fight outside. Some things you just can't teach. I love you folks very, very much. Thank you for being there.